Hello my YouTube friend, this is Not Mechanic here, and today I'm working on a 2014 Volkswagen Jetta. And what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be doing an oil change. And what you're going to need for this job is, you're going to need a T45. You're also going to need a 3/8 ratchet, or you can use whatever side ratchet you want. I'm going to be using a 3/8 ratchet with this long extension. This is my favorite ratchet. Also, what I'm gonna be using is an oil filter wrench. Sometimes you can take off the oil filter with your hand, but I'm gonna be using this wrench to take it out. Now, also, what I'm using for filter is a Bosch filter 3421. The oil I'm gonna be using is a 5W30. So the first thing we must do, safety first. You jack up your car. You don't only want to depend on your jack. You want to use 2 jack stands. I'm using 2. You can use 1 if you want. But for me, it's more safe to using 2 jack stands. Once I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this oil cap out of here. Now that I removed the oil cap, what we're going to do is go in the bottom and drain the oil. There goes our jack there. I also got the emergency brakes on. I had 2 jack stands. Also, you're gonna need like a pan, a drain pan. I have a flashlight there for we can see what we're doing in the bottom. The oil pan is in the passenger side, and right here, this is where our bowl is at. This is where our T45 is going to go to be able to drain the oil. So we're gonna take our T45, put it right in here, and start loosening the bowl. Once you loosen it up, you want to bring your catch pan right close to it. And there it goes. All you have to do is just let it drain. So we're going to let it drain, come back, and clean this up. Now that it finished draining, what you want to do is just clean up here a little bit. It's a good idea to change the washer. And what we're going to do is now put the bowl back. Don't forget your washer. Now you want to take your T45 and start screwing it in. You want to go feel it to its tight, and just a little bit, because you don't want to strip this bowl. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the filter out. The filter, you can actually do it from the top, but like we down here already, we're going to do it. The filter's right here. What we're going to do now is remove the filter. We can try with our hands first to see if we can remove it. It's a little tough. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this oil filter wrench. The other one I had was the wrong side. And all we have to do is just put our extension between it. Looks like this. Put it there and start removing it. And there it goes. Now that it's loose, what you want to do is you want to put the pan right under. Now we just start loosening it up. Make sure you got the pan under. Make sure the gasket comes out with it. So the gasket did come out with it. It's still in the filter. All we have to do it now is clean this up. We're gonna let it drain for a little bit, and then we're gonna clean it up a little more. While it's draining down there, what we want to do is just put a little bit of oil in here and a little bit in the top. What you want to do is just take that little bit of oil and put it around the gasket. Now we're going to go to the bottom and install this filter. Now that it's nice and clean, we're going to put our filter. Make sure you put it straight in and screw it in by hand. It's going to be a little messy. I'll probably put too much oil in it, but make sure you screw it in. Clean up around. It's a little messy today. You could use the wrench to screw it in, but I like using my hands better, because you don't want this to be like crazy tight. You want it to be tight, but you don't want it to be crazy tight. So there you go. We have put our filter in. We have drained our oil. Now what we have to do is fill up the car with oil. So let's go upstairs. Now we're gonna fill it up with oil. I'm gonna be using this funnel right here. I like using this, they call this the big mouth funnel because it has a big hole. Other one has little holes, but I like the one with the big mouth because it fits perfect right in here. All we're gonna do is put it there and start filling it up with oil. We're gonna fill it up and then we're gonna check it in the dipstick right here. So all we have to do to check it is pick up our dipstick, clean it up, and right here it has like some little lines, like little balls on it. You want to go right to the top right here. Okay, so we just up to here, so that means we got to add more. Ooh, right on the money, right there. So it looks like it took about 4.5 quarts. So now we put the dipstick back. Take this out of here. Put our cap back. What you want to do is you want to run it for a little bit and you want to check under to see if you have any leak. So once again, this is Non-Mechanic. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below or contact me on nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. That is nonmechanic101@yahoo.com. And remember, if Non-Mechanic can do it, you can do it. Later.